Are you trying to simplify your life? Today we're going to be talking about 5 things you can stop buying to save money and reduce waste. Welcome back, I'm Shannon and this is the Wanderluster, where together we tackle topics that will help you feel more sparked so you can lead a life of adventure on your own terms. Today we're going to be talking about 5 things that you can stop buying or cut back on to reduce your spending and also reduce waste in your life, which is something we all kind of want to do in order to live a more wonder-filled life, right? Alright, so if you haven't heard, I'm actually doing a shopping ban this year, which means I can't buy anything that's not essential to my survival in 2019. And it's really got me thinking about even the things that I'm allowed to buy during my spending year, including consumables like food products, that maybe eat into my budget a little more than I would like, or create a lot of waste, not only in my budget, but in the greater ecosystem. So I hope these 5 things are helpful for you. Maybe you can implement some or all of them, or start to question about why you're consuming these things or if they're really serving you. All right, so the first thing that's on the list is books. Yes, books. I love to read, I really do, but I find that I bought so many books with a fantasy lifestyle of like the person I wanted to be without really understanding that I can A, get these books for free from the library, B, borrow them from a friend, or C, I already have a ton of books that I already spent money on that are languishing on my bookshelf that I simply haven't tackled yet. If you've been buying books, I would say, number 1, have you actually read everything that's on your shelf? Number 2, do you actually like reading? And number 3, if you're really certain about these books that you want to read, try and get them for free. You can save so much money. Even buying a used book on Amazon can be anywhere from $8 to $15. So try to go to your local library at least a couple times a month and you will be amazed at how much money you can save. And also, if you end up being like me with a bunch of books that you bought with the best of intentions but never actually read, well, you didn't actually spend any money on it and you can send them back to the library without guilt. Ooh, the next one that should be on your list of the 5 things you should stop buying is water and snacks. Now, for people that are more on an eco kick, buying water and water bottles can be very, very bad for the environment with these one-time use plastic containers. But it's not just water, it's also snacks. It will also eat into your budget. So if you can, bring a reusable water bottle with you. There are drinking fountains everywhere, and yes, it won't taste like your favorite Essentia water or whatever else, Dasani, but you will be saving the environment and you'll be usually saving about $1 or more every time you hydrate. Because I'm becoming a living kidney donor soon, if everything goes as planned, I'm gonna need a lot of water. So it's just becoming a part of my MO that I bring a bottle of water with me everywhere and I refill it as much as possible. But having healthy snacks in your purse or in your car or in your desk at work will also save you money. If you think about all the things that we buy that are one-time use plastics, you spend a lot of money in these little baggies that are single servings when you could just be mindful and planful and maybe take a larger bag of chips or a larger bag of veggies and make them single serving by using a reusable container like a mason jar or a bento box. You will end up saving so much money. Alright, the next thing that kind of is in the same vein as the last point is not just water bottles and snacks, but also lunches and plastic. I have had the bad habit lately of going to the store and buying those salads that come in the big plastic tubs or sandwiches that also come in plastic containers. It adds up so fast. When I get lazy with my meal planning, it eats into my budget so fast. Because truthfully, if I'm spending money to eat out, I get more joy by going out for happy hour with coworkers or going on a date with someone, having a nice dinner out. When I spend money on food out that I haven't prepped myself, well, I would rather get more bang for my buck and have a nice evening out, maybe over the weekend or a really good brunch with like mimosas and stuff. That gives me a lot more joy for my dollar than just buying a lunch because I was too lazy to pack something. So honestly, if you haven't invested in mason jars, bento boxes, or reusable containers, and maybe spend some time on a Saturday or Sunday prepping some of your lunches for the week, you will save so much money doing this and you will cut back on the actual physical waste of it as well. So maybe give that a thought that maybe you should start really honing in on your lunches and see what a difference it makes in your life. Y'all, this next one I'm exceptionally guilty of, and this is one thing that I recommend everybody really examines, and that is subscription boxes and those meal delivery services. I mean, just thinking about if you've ever had like Blue Apron or anything like that, I've reviewed them and I've enjoyed it, but man, there was so much waste with those boxes. It was bonkers. But I also used to be really into beauty subscription boxes, and that's also why I ended up on this path of doing a 2019 no-buy year, because I ended up with all of these little tiny sample sizes of products. If I didn't know I liked them, if they performed well, there wasn't really enough to really get to know the product and feel if I wanted to buy it again. And I just ended up with a whole bunch of duplicates or products that weren't really in my color palette or in my rotation, and it was a lot of waste. So whether you have subscription boxes for beauty, clothes, trinkets, collector's items, or you do meal subscription services, really examine if it's creating the room in your budget that you want, but also if it's creating a lot of waste in your life of the time and mental space that you have to prepare to go through the box, decide what you want to use, or the times you've wasted some of those meal delivery services boxes. Just maybe give it some thought. Are these subscriptions actually still serving you, or would you do better by simply taking a break or eliminating them entirely? Give it some thought. All right, the final thing that I would highly recommend you take a look at is lip products. Hold on just a second. Let me grab my purse because I have something to show you. Okay, so this one doesn't really apply to all the guys out there because, you know, most guys don't use lip products, but out of all the beauty products that I have far too many of, lip products are probably the worst offenders. I have lip products in my car, in my desk at work, in my work bag, in my closet, in my bathroom, in my nightstand. I have lip products everywhere. And so if you're a lady like myself, you probably have way too many lip products, and girl, knock it off. I don't know, maybe it's not lip products for you, but I will show you my purse, just one of my purses right now, to show you how many lip products I can pull out of this. And like I said, just one purse, one of like 5 that I have. Okay, so here we go. Lip products. Oh, this is sad. Okay, what else do I have in here? Did I get them all? No, I didn't get them all. And this isn't even my work bag. My work bag probably has like way more. But here, so that tiny little purse you saw, this little dude right here had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lip products. Granted, one's a lip balm, which you always need in case you don't need color. 2 were pink glosses. One was a matte lip color, and then one was a red gloss. But dude, 6 lip colors in one bag. And if you're anything like me, you're gonna find that you have way too many duplicates. And maybe for you it isn't lipsticks, maybe it's eyeshadow palettes, maybe it's lotions, maybe it's perfumes, but like, I don't know. Tell me in the comment section below, is this you, ladies? Is this you too? Because, oh my gosh, I've only had this bag, I've only been using it for the last like 3 weeks, and I already have 6 lip products in it, which is kind of bonkers. So I would say, go through your beauty arsenal, go through everything, all of your drawers, all of your bags, all of your little locations, your little cubbies, and see what products are causing you the most grief. The worst offenders, the ones you keep replacing because you can't find them or you don't remember the ones you have. So, for me it's lip products, and I would say for you it's probably lip products, but I would also be curious to see what else seems to be having babies in your drawers and closets that you need to cut back on, because I would love to learn from you. All right, so that wraps it for this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I would love to hear from you. What is one thing that you think is taking up way too much space in your life and in your budget and creating waste of energy and resources and also mental space? I absolutely want to hear from and learn from you because y'all inspire me so stinking much, and I love hearing from you. All right, guys, that wraps it for today's video. I sincerely hope this video was helpful for you. It was just a little bit of a tidbit to get you excited, to get you sparked, and to get you thinking about some of the things that you're spending your time and money on that may not be serving you any longer. So that's our goal with this whole journey of the Wanderluster, is to free up time in your space, in your brain, in your budget, in your life, to pursue the things that spark you instead of just the clutter that distracts you. So I hope this video helped you do exactly that. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I love you. Stay sparked, stay beautiful, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.